how to create colourful spots and squares in Affinity Photo. Something like this. Something super colourful. Well, I'm going to create it with a new document. So File and New. Now, you need a layer. That's the key thing here. And see the Layers panel? Just go to View, Studio and Layers. Okay. Layer and New Layer. So now you've got a new layer. Just going to fill it with something. So Edit menu and Fill. Just going to fill it black. Now I'm going to use the filter procedural texture. It's a new filter. So filters, colours and procedural texture. Just drag that over a bit. Now I'm going to zoom in so you can actually see some of the functions. Now I'm just going to start from a preset, checkered in this case. And you can see the function there. It's an OSC function. It's got one variable, C. Now, to make it more colourful than that, it's not very colourful at the moment, it's just black and white. What you can do is you can use the channels. And I'm going to add 2 additional equations. I'm going to copy that initial one. But first, I'm just going to create slight additional variables for it, custom inputs. Just going to be A and B. So I'm going to change the C to A and I'm going to change the C to B. So now that's suddenly vanished because obviously the values are not correct. So I'm putting them exactly the same as the C. So you can see now C, I don't need that anymore. Exactly the same as before. Now what you can do, you can expand out, you can move that around also. You've got RX and RY, so it's relative. So that's a key thing as well. Just go to the copy, just copy it and then add additional equations with that plus. Now, instead of just R, G and B, what I want is just the R active. I want the G active, so none of those are active. And I want the B active. Whoops, made a mistake there. B. Right, so now R, G and B are in separate equations, separate channels. And I'm going to paste what I just copied into that. Now, I don't want A and B in the other ones. I want C, D, E and F. So you can then split the colours. So I'm just going to go down and just click that little Z. Click it again, and now you've got 4 additional custom inputs. Change the values, up to you. So different from 0. Now, just change the equations. Change that to C and that to D. And for the blue, just go for E and F. Now, you can see the super duper colourful, and as you change the custom inputs, you can see the difference. So super colourful designs. Now, at this point, you could stop. But I'm going to continue. I'm just going to change some of the functions, so the equations. So you can find Affinity Photo Help, and you can find a whole range of different functions. So just going to go for a few of those, just to show you some slight differences. I'm going to go for a SC one. So OSC, SC. And I'm just going to change them from all of them. Don't have to, of course. I could just change it for one of the equations. And now you can see now a slightly blurry squared design. And again, you can still change the custom inputs. Once you've gone through all those and changing all the various settings, there's also many others to explore as well. And that's the one good thing with all these Affinity Photo. Explore all the different ones, because you might find one that you really think, wow, that's really what I like. So there's cubic, there's many, many others. So just going to go OSC and then CS. And again, change them. You don't have to change them all for every single, the red and the green and the blue. You could keep one. So you can see now a slightly blurrier square. And you can again still move that around. It's still RX, still RY, and you can still change the custom inputs. That's for CBI. Less square, I think, in this case. Perhaps not go for that one. Now I'm just going to go for cubic, I think. Cubic, that's the final one. Final change. And there you've got a lovely blurry square spotty design. Very quick and easy, super colourful, which you can use with other filters and much, much more. So I'm just going to create that as a preset. So right side, create preset. Give it a name and also a category. Since it's colourful, I want to put it for the colourful patterns. Click create. Okay, so now you can see it in the presets. So you can use it again and again and again. Now you can also set presets up there. Once you change the default settings, at the moment it's the default settings, so just change some of the values. Once you've done that, you can just go up to the preset again there and create values presets. So you can just give it a preset for the preset. So spotted 1, spotted 2, spotted 3, spotted 4. And you can go to it anytime. Click apply and that's it. But a great thing about Affinity Photo, you've got new live filter layers. And that's a layer. And you can go to the colours, procedural texture, exactly the same as before. And you can go down to the one that you've just created. All the way down. Yep, there it is. And then use it attached to the same layer you used before. And you've got exactly the same presets all there, exactly the same settings, but you can of course tweak them, you can change them, change the values. But also you've got blending modes. So you can go through darken, darker colour, difference, soft light, just go through all of them. And you can move it around still. That's the one thing, the RX, RY. Darken, just move that around, change the values, and you can create the most super duper colourful designs, very quick and easy. And of course you can combine multiple live filter layers, more and more, and there's other filters as well. Hope you found this of interest. Please subscribe, please add some comments, always appreciated.